our first generation open mic here till 1 o'clock, sharing their stories, their struggles and strifes, their successes, their wins, here to support. And all right, is this the winner of our trio? Woo! Oh no. All right. Take it over. She's gonna do great. We're here. We love you. Thank you.
Close. It doesn't, especially with the mask.
Hello.
Hello, Stephanie.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Stephanie, but everyone calls me Steph, and my essay is The First to Have a Chance. I was 7 years old when I first stepped into an American school. My surroundings overwhelmed me with chaos as people spoke to me in a language that isn't my native tongue and stared at me as if I didn't belong. The restrictions created by my Hispanic culture labeled me as an outcast in my predominantly Caucasian community until someone finally noticed me. My first grade teacher saw my barriers and eased my worries by teaching me English, so hours spent after school to help me through reading, listening to music, and even simple conversation helped me to connect with the world. It was here when I learned that my dream is to become a teacher to help children who feel alone in a room full of people. All I needed was a chance. When I decided on my dream profession, I knew that everything I did in school would impact my future. I worked tirelessly into my senior year of high school when an internship allowed me to work with mentors who specialize in elementary education within the Turner District. Now, one of the benefits of this internship was a chance to win a full-ride scholarship to Avila University and earn a secure job in Turner right after graduation. Finally, when the Avila faculty announced that I was the winner of the Grow Your Own Scholarship, all the battles I fought to get to this point waved their white flags. After the applause subsided, I noticed my family sobbing. My mother couldn't help but thank God for ending her worries about my future. It was as if the weight of stress lifted from their shoulders, and they felt like they could breathe with ease. Therefore, I chose Avila as my home for the next 4 years because they saw my potential and gave me a chance. As I saw their tears, I knew what it meant to become a first-generation college student. I learned that I could find the stereotypes placed against the people of my culture and can fight for change, starting in the classroom with the young leaders of future generations. Gaining this title means that I'm the first to enter college, the first to graduate with a degree, the first in my family to earn a chance to achieve this dream. Becoming a first-generation college student has helped me more than I could have ever imagined. It helped me realize that my family will always be my biggest supporters and motivation as I pursue my education. But as I entered this institution, I learned that some mistakes and failures are necessary in life and help me grow. Whether I answer a question incorrectly or forget to bring a pencil to class, these mistakes make me better, stronger, and smarter. That's why I am where I am today as I continue to prove my chance. However, I would not be where I am at Avila if it wasn't for the advisors and TRIO. Along the way, these people have shown me what it feels like to be understood and heard and have granted me some of the best memories that hold dear to my heart. I would love an opportunity to celebrate the culture that defines me through social events like dinners or workshops discussing Latino history. Not only could this create excitement from our large number of Latino members, but it could pique the interest of others who have a love for knowledge and aren't afraid to try new things, because it is crucial as a society to expand our understanding of other cultures and broaden our horizons. So, with that being said, I appreciate all the efforts and I want to thank TRIO for allowing me to have my chance. Thank you.
That was incredible! Oh, I love that. Everything about it was incredible. Thank you for sharing a piece of yourself with the world and with us here today. Thanks. So appreciative.
Who would like to go
So,
next?
first Christian open mic session till 1 o'clock. We have another speaker stepping up to the plate. I'll let them introduce themselves. You're welcome.
Hey, hello everybody. My name is Tina. I'm a senior. And this is my essay.
Woo!
Being a first-generation college student is a layer of me that I am proud of. All of the colleges I was accepted to, scholarships I earned, and connections I made were because of the drive and belief that I have in myself. I grew up with a very supportive family who inspired me to reach for my stars. Not the stars, meaning the goals and achievements of others, but the ones I wanted to pursue. They would have supported and celebrated anything I chose to do in my life. I was not pushed or expected to go to college. I decided on my own and made it happen. Finding a college that fit me was not a very difficult decision. I grew up in Wyandotte County, attending Christ the King Elementary School. Returning to a small Catholic school environment seemed like a natural fit for me. I felt very safe on campus and that I was truly welcome. I made a great connection with my admissions representative, Will Nice, as well as the technical director at the time, Jason Harris. I decided to live in Wiley Hall and was very happy with my decision throughout my freshman and sophomore years while living there. In my first semester, I started as a technical theater and design major and have remained close to that. I explored directing and producing for a while, but soon realized technical theater had my heart. I have only grown a deeper love for theater since I started at Avila. I am now the president of the Avila University Theater Company and have designed and stage managed several of our main stage productions. While at Avila, I have worked in admissions, maintenance, and the production office for the theater. Getting involved in more activities on campus than just theater has been a very important goal of mine that I feel I have been extremely successful at. I think one of the major ideas of being a first-generation student has taught me what it is like to know nothing. That sounds a little ridiculous, but it's true. I didn't have the experience of a sibling or parent going to college and hearing their stories or advice. I am actively paving the way for my family and myself every day. I am now a first-year mentor for the 2021-22 freshman class and have used my own prior experiences to know how to connect with my students on their level. I remember when advising, FAFSA, grants, loans, etc. were all new to me and I needed help understanding everything happening around me. I am truly thankful for my trio advisor, Anissa Martinez, who was definitely my person to go to when I was confused. I have taken what she has taught me in my own experience to be that person for my students. I am grateful for my lack of knowledge coming into college because it has allowed me to see situations in a different light and be able to relate to my fellow students differently. The faculty and staff at Avila are a collective of people that truly care about the success of their students. My professors have pushed me to try new and scary things every day. Because of the connections I've made at Avila, I have grown the confidence to market myself in my community. I have worked with over 10 professional shows in Kansas City and several different companies. I am not just expected to try hard or get an A, but I am expected to learn, grow, mess up, and try again. I always feel confident in trying new things and exploring because I know my classmates and professors have my back. I am grateful for the support I have received from SSS and my professors being a first-generation student. I could not have picked a better school that has a more caring and patient staff and faculty than I have. I'm soaking up every second I have left as an Eagle. Even though I am nervous about graduating and finishing school, I feel confident in the skills Avila has equipped me with and continue my journey after college. Thank you.
Both of you. That was great. That was wonderful. It was beautiful.
We have an
Thank you.
anonymous essay if you would like to read it.
I guess the
From another
performance
SSS student.
major in me shall do this, yes. So this is an essay from another SSS student. That's fun to say
It is.
3 times fast. Who submitted to their first generation writing contest. The title is Stronger Than I Thought. When I first graduated from high school, I began my college hunt online. I was in search of a university, and the major I chose at the time was pre-medicine. I decided to set up a campus tour, and after adventuring throughout campus grounds, that tour is what ultimately made my decision. When I first came to Avila University, what stuck out to me most was how friendly, welcoming, and enthusiastic the staff were. Admissions gave great hospitality. I remember them offering me a bottle of cold water. It was hot outside that day, and it's the little things that make a difference. Not every university that I visited has had the same nice and inviting atmosphere. I love that Avila has smaller sized classes, which allows for more one-on-one time between the student and the professor. I chose Avila because I noticed that the professors here really care about helping their students. I identify as a first-generation student because I will be the first person in my family to graduate with my bachelor's degree. My dad was talented at playing football, and he had a lot of people have faith in him that he would make it to the professional football league. My mom had dreams as well of becoming a model. When my parents had to raise us, it completely put a halt on their dreams in life. Now that we are older, my mom is pursuing her modeling career as a freelance agent. My dad is disabled, and now that he is older, it is impossible for him to pursue his dream of playing football. My parents sacrificed their happiness, dreams, and education in order for me and my siblings to be taken care of. I had a really good childhood. My parents made sure we had everything we needed. I love my parents so much, and I know that when I am their first child to graduate college with a bachelor's degree, they will be proud that all of their hard work and sacrifices paid off. Being on my own in the world has been very difficult. Being a first-generation student is a huge deal to me because I want to help break the cycle of struggle in my family. Furthering my education is imperative to me because I want to create a better life for myself. Those who quit erase the possibility of achieving their dreams. I know that with all the experience and knowledge I have gained in nursing school, that when I go back to nursing school, I will be successful. I learned a lot from my mistakes, and the best thing about my experience at Avila is the wonderful lifelong friends I have inherited. Stronger than I thought. That was beautiful. These stories are incredible because there's a beautiful commonality between all of them. Even though the backgrounds and the experiences and a lot of the obstacles, responsibilities are all different, the common through line is, besides being first, it is that at some point, someone, somewhere, was your support, was your guidance, was your strength, was the person who helped you figure out, question, ease fears. And at the end of the day, those are the people that will continue to be there. And new people will show up in your life as well. It's amazing that words like resilience is in the first generation, what I call vocabulary. Resilience, strength. It's amazing how we look back, even when you're older, you'll do this, and you'll wonder how you got where you are, and at the same time know the reasons. And cool. Anything else?
Did you want to share?
Sure, I'll share.
It's open mic. The mic's all yours.
Open mic.
This
I
is James.
prefer
James?
James.
James.
James. All right, James.
Come on down.
Sharing your story.
Give it to us.
Thanks for having me.
For sure. You want to hold it close because you can't hear. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. So I guess I should start my story as my name is James Russell. I graduated high school at Ruskin High School, and I'm from Grand, Missouri. Now, I'm not the first generation of my whole family, but I am the first generation of my dad's family. This is a huge moment for him as well, because, well, he knew I could do it, but back in 1980. My sister, she graduated at Longview, which is a college in Longview. And I don't really know for sure about my other family members, but like I said, my dad, my buddy. It was a big deal. And I'm going for my communications major, so obviously I should be able to do this just fine. Or as a bachelor's major, I'm not for sure. I got to have to relook at that. So I didn't even think I could do it, which is still a lot for people who have doubts in the world. I went to a pretty bad high school, not really bad, but socially bad. And I knew I wouldn't be like others, but had to choose one to make it because of that. And really, if I really go into details on why I was so crazy, it should definitely go to show you why all of these people out there watching should be able to go to college and just do your dreams, live it, and live life to the fullest. That's it.
Thank you, James.
Thanks for
Live your
sharing.
life to the fullest. Achieve those dreams, y'all. And let it be known that it's okay if your dreams change. My dreams changed a lot in my life. But it's okay if they change. Because sometimes you have to take detours to still get to those dreams. And sometimes those detours may be better than the dream itself.
I like that.
That's facts.
That's
That's facts.
so true. No, it's true. It's true. And it's beautiful. It's also surprising how many people at Avila are faculty and staff members who identify as first generation, which is an incredible resource, right? Some of your professors are first gen, whether they know it or not. They might still be discovering what it means to them to be first gen. But a lot of them are, as we know, TRIO as the Center for Student Excellence. Most of those staff members, they're all first gen too. So it's easy. It may feel uncomfortable, but it will be easy to relate to someone here that can help guide you, that can help you put puzzle pieces together to help figure out what the framework of your life's going to be like. Even if it's a puzzle piece that doesn't fit, right? It's cool. Is anyone else out there watching want to share?
I can share it.
Sit in the cool kid chair.
Sit in the cool kid chair.
Hi everyone. Hello viewers. My name is Maya Tillman. I'm the persistence specialist here on campus at Avila, so I'm working a lot with different retention programming and just figuring out like why students aren't staying here, what we can do better at this university to get students to stay here. Just improving their overall experience, whatever that entails. So lots of random stuff I do at work. I'd say my story as a first generation student, I watched a lot of movies as a kid, so I always thought college was going to be like Drumline and Scotland Yard and a different world and, there's all the TV shows and movies that are about college. And I was like, that's what college is going to be like. And that's really where I got all my information from. Like, my mom didn't go to college. My dad did, but I didn't live with my dad, so I'm a half first gen. Let's call it that. So she couldn't really give me any information about anything. But she was there to help. She's like, what can I do to help? Like, we can go on a tour. If they're doing events in Kansas City, like, let's go to an event. I was going to K-State. I was a K-Stater, so I went to K-State for my undergrad. So So like whenever they would, EMA. So whenever they would have events and stuff in Kansas City, like my mom would take me and she'd be like, oh, you know, this sounds cool. And she'd have all the pamphlets. We'd read the whole of all the pamphlets from all the booths at the event. Because she was like, you know, I'm going to take care of everything because I don't really know what's going on, but I'm going to make sure we have, you know, you have all the information that you need. So that was really nice of her, and I really appreciate her support throughout my journey. So that's just part of my first in story. Another big part and something that really impacted why I want to do the work that I'm doing today. I was in the Kaufman Scholars Program, so you all may be familiar with that. So way back in the day, in 2006, I was in middle school, and I'm aging myself. I know. So in 2006, I was in middle school, and some people had came to my school to do a presentation about this program that paid for your college. And as a middle schooler, I'm like, whatever, like college is like 10 years from now. What are you talking about? And then my mom, you know, of course, she got the pamphlet. She's like, girl, you can sign up for this. I'm like, okay, mom, whatever. So anyway, that's how I got into the Kaufman Scholars Program. And they did what they said. They paid for everything: tuition, housing, books, fees, all that stuff. So without them, you know, I really wouldn't have been, without them and my mom being a mom, I really wouldn't have gotten to go to college. I don't know if I would have went if I didn't have that opportunity. I would have been in a bunch of debt. Probably would have told myself I didn't want to do that and dropped out or something like that. So it's part of my journey, just really my mom and then the Kaufman Scholars Program. And then now I'm here, and that's the kind of work, and that's how I ended up doing this kind of work. I just want to help students like me that may not have otherwise been able to go to college. Then, because that's going is half the battle. When you get here is the other half of the battle, and actually making it to graduation. So definitely just want to be that person on campus for students to come to whenever they're experiencing troubles and different things like that. Because I had people like that on campus helping me. So that is my first gen journey and how I decided to get into the work of student affairs and higher education. I just want to help people like me. So that is my story. Thank you for listening. So I don't know who else would like to want to come up and share
I
or
think that was a great
say a
closing.
few words. Hand it over to Shauna. She'll close us out and go from there.
All right. Give it up again for everyone who decided to share Student Affairs. I appreciate you all taking time out of your busy lives and schedules to come and support and show up, share, love. Don't worry about, life because it happens every day. But no, life does happen every day. Life happens every day. But know that we got you. We will always have your back. We are going to be your biggest cheerleaders when you need it the most. And when you don't need it the most, we're still going to be your biggest cheerleaders. So thank you, everyone watching. Thanks for showing up and watching. And thank you all. We'll see you all later.
Thank you. All right.